Didn't need very many utensils. Hip flexors from sitting at the computer so much. Dang it, no kidding. It's tough to be stuck in that virtual world now where we're stuck at the computer when we're so used to moving. But we're gonna do it anyway. gotta put that time in. We're definitely gonna get some of that done, Deb. I miss you too, Angela. I miss you all. I miss you all so much. I can't keep talking about it or I'll cry. So let's get started. Let's do yoga instead of crying. Are we ready? Yes, I am. Let's take our seat. Hopefully you got the playlist. It's called, I don't forget what it's called, Dreamer Flow on my Spotify. So anyways, your Sousa Spotify. And welcome to our Friyay Flow. So happy to see you, and so glad you're here. I am just missing our face-to-face contact, but mostly just missing us. So, enough of that. Let's get our flow on. And we'll start in a nice, comfortable seated position. You can have your legs out if you like, if it's more comfortable. They can be pretty much however you'd like. We're going to start with some breathing. Move those sit bones out of the way. Find your comfortable seat. Sit nice and tall into your spine, lengthening the top of your head up to the ceiling and letting that tailbone sink down into your mat or onto your blanket or onto your block. Take your shoulders up, squeeze them up to your ears, and then exhale, bringing them down to your hips. So just let them slide back and be comfortable. And we'll just take a few minutes here to find ourselves in our bodies. Maybe take a few minutes to catalog your thoughts. Just observe. You know, we're all contemplating a lot of things right now, and the way our circumstances are surrounding us, it's easy to get sucked into contemplating the worst. But I want us to recognize that we have a choice. We have a choice to choose to contemplate things we want to see in our world and in the rest of the world. So today's practice is centered around finding some peace in the pause. Excuse me. All of us are struggling. And really the only thing that we have at our disposal right now is our thoughts. So let's contemplate better ones. Normally I have you all to distract me, but it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. The energy that surrounds us at Kaya fuels us forward, fuels us to do so many wonderful things. And if you saw my post yesterday, you guys recognize that I'm fueled by your energy and by the love that surrounds us. So I made an effort yesterday to get outside, and waving at random strangers filled me up. It did. It also gave me great hope. So whether you're struggling with being overworked or whether you're struggling with being underworked, we can all generate a lot of positivity by finding some peace in our thoughts and contemplating circumstances we wish to achieve. Like my most favorite mentor, one of my most favorite mentors, Wayne Dyer, says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the way we look at our circumstances, and we're going to contemplate seeing those circumstances change. So, sorry I've soaked up a lot of time being emotional. We'll get back to our practice. It just feels good to share. So, I encourage you all to call me up. Let's share. Let's create better space in our lives for each other and for the work that needs to be done. So, inhale, exhale, and we'll continue with our flow. Inhale and exhale, generating love and compassion in our hearts, bringing our hands down to the mat. Inhale up. Bring all of that wonderful energy into your hands, and exhale, bring it down into your heart. 2 more just like that. Hands down to the mat. Inhale up. Hold on to that energy and bring it into your heart. Reaching down to the mat. 1 more. Inhale up. Hold on to all that loving energy and exhale. Bring it down into your heart. From here, let's just observe those thoughts once again. We're going to do a breathing practice where we'll inhale, pulling that inhale down to our tailbone. Exhale, center. This time we'll inhale, hold on to that inhale at the top. We're going to pause for the count of 2, 3, 4, and then start your exhale. And you'll pause at the bottom for 2, 3, and 4. We'll continue that breath, inhaling, and when you get to the top of that inhale on your pause, while you're counting, take a moment just to observe your thoughts, and then exhale. At the bottom of your exhale, you'll hold again for a few counts, feeling yourself grounding into your hips. Keep repeating that breath in with a pause at the top of the inhale, and the breath out with a pause at the bottom of the inhale. At your pause at the top, I want you to observe any ruckus thoughts that are running through your mind. And then at the bottom of your exhale and that pause, I want you to think about your hips, your seated sit bones, and your body on the floor. Taking your thoughts at the top of your head and bringing them down into your pelvis, feeling yourself being held in your body. When the support around us seems shaky, we need to remember that our body is our best resource to feel held and supported. 2 more breaths, just like we've been doing. Inhaling at the top, pausing for the count. 2, 3, 4, and then exhaling, expelling that thought and thinking about being held in our pelvis on that pause. 3, 4, 1 more. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. And now rub those hands together, creating heat, creating energy, creating positivity in our body and our minds, finding ourselves grounded in those hips. Bring that heat in front of your eyes. Exchange it over your head, down your shoulders. Go ahead and get all touchy with yourself, since we can't rely on others right now. Again, rubbing those hands together. Energy and love and compassion. Hands over the eyes. Bring that energy up over your head, down your body. Go ahead and feel your way down. Feel your legs. Feel your ankles. Feel your feet. And then one more time to generate better circumstances for our thoughts to manifest into our future. Bring that energy over your face, over your head, and then drop it down into your body. Go ahead and give yourself a caress. It's okay. You're the only one that gets to stay this close to you these days, so go ahead and give yourself all of that love. Give yourself a hug. I love me. I'm pretending this is all of you. I love you. And then extend that energy out into the world. Reach those arms up. Open up into a funnel mudra, funneling in all of the energy that we're creating in our space around us. We're all connected. Even if we're not in the same room, we are all in this together. Inhale. Bring that energy up. And exhale, hands into the heart. Finding peace in our pause. Now bring the hands down to the floor. Let's reach that right arm up, bending over into the left arm, side bending, reaching away from that mat. We're going to take arm circles, bring that arm back, open up the chest, reach it up high, and sweep it forward. Arm circles, creating energy in that appendage. The arm that was made for giving and feeling and interacting in our world. Other direction. Let it move through space. Let it feel all of that wonderful room that you can create in the shoulder joint. Even if we can't create too much room elsewhere in our lives, this is where we get to make some room. And then find ourselves in that side bend stretch. Lean deeper into your stretch. Let your head rock side to side. And then bring the arm down to the front, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take the arms up and then exhale over to that other side, reaching into that side bend, bending that lower elbow, extending while pressing that hip into the floor, feeling that deep hug of your lower pelvis. And then we'll reach that arm back, take it into some arm circles, finding space wherever you can find it in your joints, feeling the air around you. Control through our movements gives us more control in our lives. Reverse your circle. One thing that we can count on right now, hopefully, is our health. You've been building your immune system with Kaya for a while now. Come up to center and find yourself lengthened into your seated position. Raise the arms up. Again, feeling that strength that you've built into our community, into your lives. Hold on to it and bring your hands together and bring all of that strength, peace, and power we've generated in our community into your heart. And exhale. Bring your hands forward. Float forward into a forward fold. Letting your head rest forward. Maybe you need a block to help you support your head. Maybe you just keep yourself propped up a little, dropping your chin, letting you release through the neck. One more breath. And then exhale, push yourself up. Unwind your legs if they were crossed. Drop them side to side. And then rock over onto all fours. We'll take ourselves into that all four position. Tapping out the feet. Kitty pawing through the hands. And then taking some nice, delicious cat-cows, drop the belly. Just feeling that motion of the spine right now, not trying to stretch it too far, just finding where your spine lives in your body. The most important part about our stability, that strong core that runs along our spine, it is our spine. Deepening our cat and cow. Pull the belly button. Pull it all the way up to your belly button. Pull the belly button all the way up to your spine. Hold it here. Inhale. Find that pause again. And then exhale. Find that pause again. And now drop the belly. Inhale. Find that pause. Exhale. Squeeze those abdominals tight. Find that pause. And on your pause, I want you to transition. Inhaling. Find that pause. Exhaling through the pause. And then finding that pause at the top. Use your breath to inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold. 2 more times. Finding that deep connection with your breath. Each pause gives you more space in which to make your next movement. Come to neutral. Wag your hips side to side. Check them out. See if they're still back there. See if they've taken on any different shapes since we've been at home and away from the gym. Good way to keep track. And then we're going to take ourselves into our threading the needle prep. Hand behind the ear. Lengthen through that torso as you inhale. Take that pause here, lengthening through the spine as you rotate. And then exhale, drop your elbow to your wrist. Again, pause. Inhale up and pause. Exhale down and pause. Inhale up and pause. Finding peace with every pause. And exhale down to the wrist. Last one. Inhale, elbow up if you'd like. Extend that arm, reach. And then exhale, thread the needle. Put your shoulder on the mat and extend the arm up away from your body. Shift those hips so that they're center as you press your lower arm into the mat. Sink into your stretch. Find your pause. One more inhale. And now bring your top hand back underneath your shoulder. Lift your body up. Find that all four. Tap out your feet. A cat-cow. And then wag your tail. We'll go the other side. Other hand to the ear. Lifting the elbow up to the ceiling. Reach. Inhale, pause. Exhale, elbow to wrist. Inhale, lift up and pause. Exhale, elbow to wrist and pause. One more, inhale up. And exhale, elbow to wrist. And our final one, we'll lift that elbow up, reach the hand to the sky, and then exhale, dive that arm underneath, shoulder to the mat, top arm extends, pressing that bottom arm into the mat as you draw your hips to center. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into that stretch. Finding release as we stretch. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, bring that top hand underneath your shoulder. Come up to your all four position. Tap out those feet. And then swing those hips side to side. Let's do a jump rope with our back, reaching that spine up, and then circling it around. One more time. Other direction. Lift it up. Swoop it around. And then let your head get into that hammock, swinging back and forth gently. Now we're going to press into all 10 fingers. Tuck those toes under. We're going to squeeze that belly button up, just like we did our cat-cow, but neutral spine. Pull that belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it tight, surrounding your spine, and then lift your knees just about an inch. If this is too much for you, just squeeze that belly button in, and then exhale and lower. One more, inhale. Long through the spine, squeeze that belly button to your spine, and then lift the knees. Finding our turbo dog. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale. Hold that pause. Lift the knees. And exhale, squeeze that belly button. Inhale. Now exhale, lift those hips up into our down dog. Keep those knees nice and bent. Torso stretches towards the thighs. We shake our head no. We nod our head yes. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring our body forward, finding either a half plank or full plank, finding ourselves in our strong belly breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull that belly button in. Squeeze the backs of your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knees. Sit back into a child's pose. Drop your head. Inhale. We won't be here long. We're not resting. We're building up strength. Inhale, coming back to our all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck those toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, squeeze that belly button in. Hold that pause. Lift the knees. Inhale. Now exhale, lift the hips. Find that down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Find that pause. Come to our plank. Inhale. Exhale, down to the knees or turbo dog. Press back into the hands. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Find that pause. Come out to plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees for either quadruped or turbo dog. Inhale. Press back. Exhale. Lift the hips. Down dog. We'll speed it up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, turbo dog. Inhale, press back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, turbo dog. Inhale, press back. Exhale, lift into down dog. If you'd like to speed it up, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, swoop through turbo dog to down dog. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Down dog. Walk your dog. Walking through the heels. Press both heels down to the floor. Press your hands into the mat. Turn your elbow creases forward. Armpits squeeze down to the hips. Inhale. Now exhale, look forward. Walk yourself up to the front of the mat. Place your heels down. Drop your head. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale. Bring your hands to your shins. Lengthen through your back. Extending that spine long, tailbone away from the top of the head. Hold here as you squeeze those shoulder blades down your back. Inhale. Now exhale, swoop down, sweep the floor, and inhale, come up. Exhale again, reach down, sweep the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, up. One more. Exhale, sweep, and then inhale, sit into your chair. Keeping those hips down, arms trying to be in line or parallel with the shins, or maybe out in front, squeezing those shoulders back and down, or they can be in airplane arms. Shoulders back and down. Legs are squeezing, hips supporting you from below. One more. Inhale and exhale. Coming up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open them up into a cactus. And then bring them down to your sides. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, cactus, open your heart. Squeeze your bum, tailbone down to the floor. And then send your chest forward, opening up into a swan dive. Lowering down. Relax through the neck. Inhale, bend the knees a lot as you need. Shifting up for that half lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Step back into your plank. I'm going to walk forward because I'm in camera. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, drop the knees. Bend the elbows. Lower down onto the mat. Extend the feet. Hands right underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the kneecaps. Lengthen through the back. Pull the elbows to the hips as you lift into baby cobra. A sit up for your back. Exhale, lower. Press your body into the mat. Lift it up for a half plank. Lengthen into a long plank. And then press yourself back through your turbo dog. And then up into your down dog. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Starting to feel better already. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, walk those feet between your hands. Drop your head, forward fold, shake it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your back, squeeze it tight as you lift into your reverse warrior, reverse extended mountain. Exhale, sweep the floor, and then inhale, come up into a chair. Holding that chair, squeezing into your legs. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your strong bones within you, holding you and helping you. Inhale, come up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, come up. And exhale, swan dive forward, enjoying your dive into your practice. Lengthen into a half lift. Exhale, lower down, place your hands on the mat. Step back into your plank or into your half plank. Lengthen, squeeze your legs, and then exhale, knees down, lower to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, squeezing through the legs, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, lower. Press yourself up, half plank or full plank. And then press back into your down dog. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Repeat. Now inhale, look forward, exhale. Start to walk your feet up to the mat, front of the mat. Drop your head for that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the floor, and come on up. Exhale, sweep the floor again. Inhale, chair. Finding that chair space. Squeeze, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come up. Cactus. One more vinyasa. Dive forward. Swan diving into your forward fold. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, and exhale, place your hands down if you're ready. Hop back into your plank. Stick that plank, squeeze those backs of your legs, and then exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhaling up for cobra, or if you'd like, up dog. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, press yourself into your down dog, shake your head no, and nod your head yes. Yep. Feeling better already. Inhale, look forward, exhale, tippy toe your way forward. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, sweep the floor. Inhale, come on up, open to cactus. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step back into your plank and press yourself back into down dog. Finding your space here. Lifting up through those arms. Pressing your chest towards your thighs. Lengthen through that spine as you lift your right leg. Open up that hip. Let that heel drop to the back hip. Find your stretch. Square your shoulders to the front of the mat. Keep that back knee bent as needed. Lift the knee to the ceiling as you open up through the hips. One more inhale. And then exhale, swing that knee forward. Place it between your hands and drop to the back knee. Half crescent. If you have a block here, nice to put it underneath that front arm. If you don't, maybe you can use a pillow or a stack of books. Stack of books isn't really mobile, but I'm sure you can find something. Otherwise, inhale, pressing your hand into your knee or onto the floor. We're going to take that into a twist, taking the same hand as the knee and opening up towards that bent knee. Inhale, lengthening through that front thigh or that back thigh. And then exhale, you're going to put your hand in front of your foot and open to the other side. Again, using a block if you have it. Exhale, back to center. Return to that original twist. Same arm as thigh that's up front is twisting. And then reverse that twist. Open up, open twist. Exhale, come back to center. We're going to take it into a lizard pose. So we're going to move that front foot out to the edge of our mat. And then send the hips forward if you'd like. Here's a great chance to prop yourself up. And then letting that knee fall open for our lizard pose. Getting into the hips, those hip flexors from sitting a lot. Giving our mind a chance to rest. Trying not to release the upper body, but keep it strong. Squeezing through that back leg and opening up through that front hip. Squaring through the shoulders, strong through the spine, all the way from the top of the head to the tailbone. Giving your mind a moment to rest while you work with your breath. One more breath in. And then exhale, bring that foot back to the mat. Lift yourself up. And now we're going to send our hips back till they're over the knee. And those front toes are coming towards our face. Look down that leg. See if you can get all of those toes to come towards your face. Even the weird one in the middle. That gal needs to come and do her business and do her work and straighten up. Being gentle and compassionate with our body helps us be gentle and compassionate with others. We're our worst critic. And a lot of times we need to learn how to think better thoughts about ourselves. Inhale, Exhale, lowering the chest to the leg. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Now bring those hips forward. Find that half lunge. Lift the back leg. Step it slightly forward. We're going to inhale, coming up to airplane. Crescent pose. The toes are on the floor. The heel is lifted. We're trying to create a line from that back heel all the way up, maybe even up into our arms. Squeeze that back tush. Inhale, exhale, airplane arms. Take those arms up again. Inhale, exhale, airplane. Inhale, up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, coming up to our crescent. Maybe lengthening the spine longer as we scoop that tailbone under. Open up. Inhale. And now exhale, come into warrior two. The front foot is in line with the back arch, and our back foot is at about 45 degrees. We're sinking into our hips. Square the front of the hips to the side of the mat. Inhale, gazes over the front fingers. Reach your chest forward, and then pull it back. Reach it forward, pull it back. One more forward. Pull that chest back. Drop that back arm and lift yourself up into that reverse warrior. Extending through that side body that's getting squeezed. Lengthen here as you bend. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, coming up to our warrior two. And then exhale, open into a straddle. Open into your star. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Open your arms, opening yourself up to all of the possibilities ahead of us. Even though it seems like our world is changing, change brings possibilities. You just have to look for them. Opening up your heart. Opening up your mind to the possibilities. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Turn those toes in, heels out, and we're going to bend forward for our straddle forward fold. We're going to stop halfway. Lengthen that back. Pull your weight into your toes. Finding your balance, building belly strength, building contemplation strength, doing the hard things to make us stronger in the face of adversity. Exhale, lower down, placing your hands on something propped up or on the mat. We're going to take our right arm, lengthen it up, elbow first towards the ceiling. Maybe that hand rests on the hip. Maybe it opens to the sky. Letting yourself rotate in the position. Find your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs together as you twist. Inhale. Exhale, drop that hand down. Finding neutral hips. Inhale. And now exhale, bring that left arm up. Maybe the hand rests on the hip. Maybe it extends to the ceiling. Opening yourself up. Inhale. And exhale, lower down, drop your head. Trying to bring the top of your head down to the floor. Shake it no. And nod it yes. Inhale. Exhale, come up to half lift. Walk those feet in towards about hip width apart. Drop your hips down. Brace your elbows in your knees or set your hands on your knees, depending on how deep your hips can stretch. Here is also a possibility. Otherwise, you're deep in your malasana. Elbows into the knees, knees into the elbows. We're going to take our right arm down, left arm up for a twist. Inhale, and now exhale, hands together. Inhale, and exhale, open twist to the other side. If you're up here supported, you can take that twist up here. Okay? Inhale, and then exhale. Now we're going to go dynamic style. Inhale, lift up into our star. Exhale, drop back down into that malasana. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, grow yourself bigger. And exhale, come back down. One more, inhale, grow. We're being forced to grow. And exhale, come back. Find your grounding. Inhale, exhale, press your hands to the mat. Lift your hips. Look towards the front of your mat and step forward into a forward fold. Drop your head. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the floor. Come on up into chair. And then inhale, come up into mountain. Extend into a back bend with cactus. And exhale, float forward, reverse swan dive. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, drop your hands to the mat, bend your knees, step or hop back into your plank. Inhale, and now exhale, press your hips into your down dog. Finding your breath. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, draw those toes together. Inhale, lifting that left leg up high, open the hip, and let yourself stretch by bringing that heel to your opposite hip. Square your shoulders. Feel that rotation through your spine. Feel the connection between your feet and your hands in space. Inhale, deepen your stretch, and then exhale. Draw that knee forward. Place it underneath your hands. Drop the back knee down. Flip those toes under. Finding your breath here, inhaling into the backs of the thighs, exhaling, sinking a little deeper. We'll take it into a twist. Inhaling, bringing the same arm as that same front leg up. Inhaling, lengthening, and then exhaling, reversing your twist, opening it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, return, and open up to the other side. Bring your arm back down. Exhale. One more, twisting, closed twist, and then open twist. Bring your hand back down to your mat or your block. Open up that foot wider than your mat, maybe right on the edge. Drop that knee open. Maybe you're opening up to the blade of your foot. And then dropping down to a block, any support you have, or the floor. Find your strength in your pause as you inhale and exhale. The shoulders are supportive. The neck is relaxed. The head takes a break as you let the rest of your body and your breath work together. One more breath in. Exhale, bring your foot back to the mat, lifting yourself up. Bring that foot back between your hands, and then send your hips over the back knee, and then bring your front toes towards your nose, lengthening through your spine. The front knee can be bent, but all of those 5 toes want and should come towards your face. Exhaling, dropping the chest to the thigh, tuck your chin. Use your breath as a wave to inspire movement and pause and balance. One more breath in. Exhale. Inhale, come forward, find that lunge. Exhale, lift that back leg. Scoot it a little bit forward. Balancing on our strong thighs, we lift into that crescent pose, angle from the heel all the way up to the top of the head, coming up as high as we can on those toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back to airplane. Inhale, up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, up. Lengthen into your longest crescent possible. Tuck those hips, squeeze the back tush. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to open into warrior two. Turn around so I can be with you. Lengthen our body forward. Exhale, pull it back. Strong through those arms. Lengthen. And exhale, shift back. One more, lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself back, drop that back hand, and lengthen as you reach into your reverse warrior. Opening up, squeezing that back thigh. Lengthen, lengthen. Inhale, exhale, back to warrior two. And now open up into our star pose. Opening ourselves up to all of the energy that surrounds us, opening our hearts to see it and accept it and to give it and to grow it, changing the way we look at things so the things we look at change. Inhale, and now exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn those toes inward, heels out slightly, and we'll take ourselves into that forward fold, halfway lift. Scoot your hips forward so that they're at least in line with your heels, and then maybe you're lifting up just a little bit onto those toes for a little bit more challenge. Belly is strong, pulling up to the spine, lengthening through that strong spine, and then exhale, continue your fold. If you need to, bring something underneath you to support your head. Bring your hands back in line with your toes, so the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes can be in line. And then shift your weight forward into those toes. Forward fold with a slight little balance. Finding that weight shift. Preparing for other challenges ahead. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Lift that body up. Bring your feet in just slightly hip further than hip width apart, and drop your hips down for our Malasana. From here, we're just going to hold in that position. Squeeze your lower pelvis, that hug that we talked about, that support at the beginning of our class. Feel your lower pelvis give you that strong hug from below. Inhale. Squeeze your lower pelvis as you rise. Inhale. Exhale, bring that energy back down into your hips. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze and lift, open. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down into that lower pelvis. Now sit into your Malasana. Sit deeper. Good reminder of where we came from when we didn't have all this convenience. All we had was ourselves. And that shall remain. Inhale. And now exhale. Place your hands on the mat. Lift your hips. Walk those feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sit the hips back and down for our chair. We've got a little bit to go. We're going to do some balance practice now. I'm going to switch my angle. We're going to inhale, bringing one leg up. I'm not even going to try to do right and left. Inhale, one leg up, holding into that staff posture. Inhale, And now cross the leg over the knee. We're going into eagle pose. You need something to support you. You can use the toe on the floor as a kickstand or on something supported. Or if you have it, you can wrap that foot around your calf. Hands to palm center, hand start center to start. And then we open up those palms. Same leg, same arm as leg goes over, and we cross those elbows. Inhale, lift the elbows. Squeeze the palms together, squeeze the elbows, squeeze the spine, the hips, the knees, the ankles, and the toes. Contemplate your balance. Feel your power growing. Feel your confidence that no matter what happens, this too shall pass, and you are strong and secure in your body. Inhale, come up and out. Exhale, the leg down. Shake it out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Enjoy that delicious fold. Drop your head. Inhale. Now exhale, sit into chair. Arms come forward. Building strength in our mind, strength in our body. Inhale the knee up, the other knee. Finding that staff posture, find your balance. And then exhale, cross your legs. Trying to hook that foot behind your calf. Hands to heart center. Wiggling. And then open up. Same arm as leg over the elbow and clasp. Squeeze your hands, your elbows, your belly, your hips, your knees, your calves. Give yourself a loving hug, generating compassion and peace, even if our thoughts run away with us. Take control in the pause. Inhale and exhale. Come on out. Shake it out. Inhale, hands up. Lift yourself up onto your toes. And then exhale, start to sit the hips down. Keeping those heels up. Keeping those shoulders down as you lower into your space and onto your asana on the mat. Naturally, we come into that boat pose. Move those cheek meat out of the way. Leaning back for our boat pose to build power and confidence and peace. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now if you'd like, you can put your feet on the floor. We're going to take it into a twist. Opening it up. You can hold onto your knees. Bring your elbow in front. Maybe you're still balancing. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. Open it up for another twist. Other side, either holding onto those knees or the elbow on the outside of the thigh. Inhale and exhale, coming back to center. One more hold in center. Feel that strength generating inside you, in here in the belly, that strong core. Inhale. Now exhale, grab onto those knees. Go ahead and rock a few times. And then come up. Lengthen yourself into a seated forward fold. Your feet can be hip width apart, so maybe 2 fists together should be in between of your feet. So they should be about shoulder width apart. You need to keep those knees bent. Inhale the arms up. And with a nice strong spine, lay your torso in between your legs, lengthening as you go, maybe holding onto your toes, your shins, or your knees. Coming into that forward fold. Feeling this through the backs of your legs, through your hips, through your spine. Inhale and exhale, come up. Now, we're going to shift. I'm going to just turn myself into front view so you can see me. We're going to take one leg into the groin, the other leg extended. We'll do our forward fold from here again. Lengthen the arms up and exhale, chest towards the knee. And then forward fold, sinking into your stretch. Try to keep strength in both legs and keep that engagement through the spine as you lengthen away from your tailbone and your sit bones attached to the mat, lengthening through the upper chest, taking that stretch into your heart and lower. One more breath in. And exhale, drop the elbow inside of the knee, open up for a side stretch, kind of like our dancer and bar stretch. Inhale and exhale, come out of your stretch. Switch legs. We're going to go a little bit over 8 o'clock. My emotions got away from me this morning, so we'll use the 5 minutes that I took up at the end of class. Inhale and exhale, sending the chest forward over the toes, lengthening hip bones down to the mat as you square your shoulders and drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, dropping the elbow inside of that leg, opening up through the side body. Oh, the sun feels so good. Sunshine, a new day, full of possibilities. We just have to look for them. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, extend the legs. Start to rock them side to side. And we're going to lay back on our mat. For those of you who have to go to work or you have somewhere to be at 8, thank you for joining us. Otherwise, stick around for the rest. And if you're watching on replay, please let me know what other things I can help you with. I will check the comments. We're going to rock ourselves back down onto our back. For 2 more stretches, we're going to bring our knees to the side and our gaze to the opposite direction for that simple spinal twist. If you'd like, you can bring your knees closer to your chest or extend the bottom leg for a different stretch. Lengthening through the spine as we twist, detoxifying the organs, finding space where we might not feel as much. Inhale and exhale, come back to center. Find center on your mat and then drop your knees to the other side. Your choice of that spinal twist, either knees up to the chest, that simple twist, or extending the leg long for a deeper full body spinal twist. Lengthening into your truth. Exhale, come back to center. Find yourself centered on your mat. Once again, bring your knees into your chest. Reach through the window of your knees, grab onto the outsides of your feet, coming into happy baby. Hopefully you're a happier baby from when we began. I know I am. Been a crybaby lately. It's just so tough. We're dealing with a lot of emotions right now, and I've found that physical movement, yoga, my runs, our workouts on live stream have been what's keeping me somewhat normalized and somewhat centered, but we gotta process these emotions. There's no way around them, folks. But they are transient, and they do pass through us. Problem is when we try to hold on to them. So let go of those emotions. Bring your feet to center. Drop your feet down to the mat. Finding our reclined cobbler's pose just for a moment to return to our breath, return to that centered, loving hug in our pelvis, in our body. Feel her joy at having so much attention placed on her. Feel her loving caress as she holds you in her strong support. She will never betray you. She wants only the best for you. She will help you get through whatever's ahead. Inhale. Exhale yourself into our Shavasana, feet to the corners of the mat. Languish in your moment of peace. Dive into that stillness. It's become a rarity, and now we are forced into it. Embrace it. I know you're struggling. I see your struggle. And I know you're strong. And I see your strength. They are my struggles, and they are my strength. I lend everything I have to you and to myself. For as we create more positive energy, we just create more positive energy. There is no lack when we create more. People are not left with less when we give more. In this case, more positive energy just creates more positive energy. Feel your breath flow through your body. Feel the movement that we've done, bringing fluid to fill all the cracks. Start to bring your body back to movement by wiggling your fingers and toes, rocking your head side to side. And then finally lifting your knees, rolling over to one side, finding yourself in your transition. The space that we take between our practice and real world to take what we need from our practice into our day and leave the rest behind. Slowly make your way up to seated. Bringing yourself back to center. Returning to the peace we've created in our bodies and our minds. Hopefully you can bring some of that peace with you into your day. I've enjoyed our time together. Thank you for your presence. It's always a gift. We'll end our practice by appreciating the light and love that surrounds us all. I cherish, love, and adore you, each and every one of you. My heart is full. My body is light. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, lovelies. I appreciate all of this energy more than you know. I love every moment we get to spend together. So I hope that you've had a lovely practice. Mwah. Look for my post about our fascinating rolling class coming up tonight at 3:30 on Zoom. You can find it. I'll post it on my personal page as well as our VIP page and then my Fluid Body Work page. Of course, during our time of need, I'm reaching out to you all. So I hope to see you there, and I hope that you have a lovely day. I didn't mean to make myself cry in the beginning, but yeah, that's what happened. Thank you, Angela. I love you too. Love you, Vicki. Thanks, Gulia. Namaste. Thank you, Ethel. I'll stick around for a few minutes to chat and see how you guys are doing, and if you guys need or want anything else, I'd like to continue our Fridays. I don't mind doing it at 7. It's quite nice, as long as I have the ability to come into my office and space. Hi, Candy. Thank you. So we'll work with what we've got, and we're all learning how to deal with our situations. And so, yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing. Thank you. Love you so much. It is okay to cry. It's just not okay when you can't talk and cry at the same time. I'm not one of those people that has the ability to cry and talk. I have to completely